It's college hoops on 2K Sports. The away team go up against the home team. We've got a great matchup for you today. Hi there, everyone. We're here at Ford Field. I'm Vern Lundquist alongside Bill Raftery and our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson. What's your take on this, Bill?
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Maravich is clearly up there with the greatest point guards in the nation. Watch how this fella operates in the low post. He's got some dazzling moves down there. Anderson is also among the nation's elite point guards. He's an outstanding defender in the low post, and he has wonderful fundamental skills down there. Both looking to lead their teams to a win. We'll see who succeeds.
Duncan dumps it off. Hill. Feeds it to the top of the key. Sampson catches it out left. That last 15-footer was no good.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Passes back outside. Wilkins. Gets it on the stripe. Takes it up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
He makes the first. He gets the second to fall as well. Sampson inbounds the ball. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Thanks, Vern. A little while ago, I talked with the head coach.
He told me that more than anything, he wants to establish their presence on the interior. That is their #1 priority. He said that offensively, if they can get their big men involved early, everything else falls into place. Guys?
Thank you, Tracy. Hill with the shot.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time, they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Backs in. Takes it up. The offensive rebound by Wilkins. Loads it up. Still can't get it to fall. But they still lead by 2. Out left. Passes it to the high post. Jordan, nice little crossover. Shoots from 13 feet. Duncan snatches it down inside.
He hung in there and got the shot off even when he knew the foul was coming. Too bad he couldn't get it to drop.
Shooting 2.
Down the first one. Gets the second to fall as well. Wilkins inbounds the ball. Jackson. Goes to the crossover. Wilkins takes the shot. Connects from long range. He's got 3. Dumps it inside.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Under 18 minutes left in the half. Maravich tries the spin move. Knocks down the first
Substitution on the court.
Worthy makes his first appearance. He gets them both. Goes up. Grabbed by Jackson.
Credit to D there. They reacted quickly enough to throw him off.
Wilkins backs him down.
Nice place on him as well. Exploited it. Way to use that extra height, young fella.
Bold pass. And they pull a foul. He makes the first. He gets the second to fall as well. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Just over 17 minutes left in the half. Catches it, right wing. Jackson hands it off. Maravich backs down. Sizing up his man. Laid in by Anderson. But they're still behind by 2. Maravich brings it up.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Outright. Backs in. O'Neal puts it up. Worthy corrals the miss. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't fall.
With a little more touch, it might have.
The steal by Wilkins. That last shot was dunked down. No kidding around there. He made sure.
That's why 2 hands are always better to control a basketball.
Passes to the free throw line. Under 16 minutes left in the half. Maravich dumps it off. Releases. Collected by Jordan. They've still got a 4-point lead. Leads him with the pass. Stolen by O'Neal.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Barkley passes it back to the wing. Wilkins gets it right wing. The spin move. Blocked. Feeds to the elbow. Anderson catches it out left. Wilkins passes it up court. To the stripe. Dumps it down low. Barkley, superb rejection. Anticipates the pass.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around and pounced. Such a D-firm.
Worthy. Good look by Anderson. They narrow the gap to 2. About 14 and a half minutes left in the half. Pokes free, but it's retrieved by Wilkins. It's good. They increase their lead to 4. Anderson hands it off. Leads him in. Lead pass down low. He tried to sneak it in over the trees and just missed.
That's when you want to play inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
Barkley from deep. Wilkins reels in the offensive rebound. He'll take the foul. That defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
Yep, that's an open and shut case. He got hacked.
He makes the first.
Substitution on the
Both
court.
teams are going to shake things up a little
Substitution
bit
on the
with some
court.
subs.
The visiting team adds a defender into the mix. They really want to get tough on the defensive end.
He gets them both. Leitner inbounds the ball. Leitner gets it on the low block. Good job on the layup by Anderson. And they're now behind by 4. About 13 and a half minutes left in the half. O'Neal beats it to the right side. Outright. Passes it to the high post. Mashburn. No one around him. Bricks it off the front iron. But they're still out in front by 4. Dishes it to the baseline. Last shot by him by Worthy.
Anderson, rotate, find the open man, and cash it in.
Maravich brings it up the floor. Wilkins catches it, right wing. Passes to the free throw line. Maravich. Has it, right wing. Wilkins passes to the stripe. His first shot of the game. It was nailed by Maravich. They're in front, 17-13. Right wing. Dishes to the stripe. Anderson uses the glass and it goes in. He's got 6. Just over 12 minutes left in the half. Dish, baseline. Maravich gets it on the free throw line. Passes it to the left wing. Wilkins goes up, count the basket, and the foul.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move. The away team head coach wants to shake things up just a little bit, and this could be an excellent move. The group of kids on the floor play with great chemistry.
He can't come away with a three-point try. Takes it up, draws the foul, and he'll get a trip to the line.
Oh, he still almost got it to go even with the contact. He'll have to earn the points at the line.
2.
Knocks down the first one. He gets the second to fall as well. Worthy inbounds the ball.
They've got their defense, and it's man-to-man.
Bias. Skips it to the free throw line. Price pulls the trigger. Day hauls in the board.
He may have been too open on that one. I think it caught him off guard a little bit.
Wilkins has it right wing. Pass to the free throw line. Jackson from 20 feet out. Leitner gets the board inside. Here is the break. Up ahead, Hill.
Terrific job clearing some space under the glass. Physicality prevailing.
Just over 11 minutes left in the half. Has it left wing. Jackson bounces it to the wing. Worthy calls it down inside.
He might have been thrown off by how wide open he was.
Dishes it to the right block.
Christian Leitner.
Wilkins inbounds the ball. Jackson brings it up court. Dicey pass. Williamson buries the two-point lead. And they're up by 4. Bias feeds it cross court. Fires. Snatched down inside by Mashburn.
Mashburn did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Day lets it go. Misses the long one. They've still got a 4-point lead. Hill gets it left side. Feeds right wing. Behind the arc. Pulled in by Leitner. With the floater, gets the lay-in. But they still trail by 2. Wilkins inbounds the ball. About 9.5 minutes left in the half. Both teams are making 2 lineup changes. Barkley catches it outright.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Anderson passes to the right, to the paint. Nice job on the assist by Jordan. They narrow the gap to 2. The home team has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
The head coach
Is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Errant last shot by King. Dumps it to the inside. Leitner. Dishes to the wing. Anderson crosses it over to tie the game. Barkley pulls it in. Day takes it up. Banks it off the glass and in. And they're now up by 4. Good. They now trail by 1. Barkley inbounds the ball. Just over 8 minutes left in the half. Skip pass, right wing. Barkley from about 19 feet. Collected inside by Bias.
Wow, his mid-range game is generally solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it. Jordan passes to the free throw line. Anderson tosses it up and gets the go-ahead bucket. They now lead by 1. Right side. King backs down. That last 18-footer was off the mark.
They did just enough to force him to alter his shot. What solid game.
Skips it to the right wing. Bias beats it to the elbow. Anderson goes on. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. O'Neal gets it baseline. Passes to the stripe. Maravich has it on the stripe. O'Neal dishes to the baseline. That last 19-foot shot off target by King. Leitner passes back to the left. Jordan gets it right wing. That last shot headed for the 3. Jackson is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Barkley inbounds the ball. The home team has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
The head coach is not at all happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this run around.
All right, Tracy. Dumps it to the inside. Price catches it on the elbow. Jordan kicks it out to the left wing. The three-point shot was offline by Leitner, but they're still up by 6. Raises up. Buried from beyond the arc by Jackson. He's 1 for 2 from three-point range. Anderson goes up. Great finishing
Anderson.
They're leading 35-30. The home team is really struggling.
They're set up in man-to-man.
Bounces it to the wing. Maravich. Passes it to the right wing. Uses the crossover. Shoots it. Rebounded by Bias. Anderson dumps it off. Bias catches it. Left side. It falls short. They're still up by 5. Swing pass, right wing. Barkley has it on the elbow. Maravich can't get the bucket from 18 feet. They're still down 6. Leitner skips it to the left wing. Right wing. Anderson takes a 3. Bias reels it in. Goes up.
Great offensive
Christian
rebound.
Laettner.
He worked so hard to establish position.
He's got 8. About 4.5 minutes left in the half.
Substitution.
Wilkins is back in the game after a short rest. Barkley inbounds the ball. Dishes it to the wing. Maravich gets it left wing. Dishes right wing. It's deflected, and it's picked up by the home team. Leads him with the pass. Stolen by the away team. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep, and then capitalize.
Unloads. Couldn't make it a double-digit lead on the miss by Price. But they still lead by 7. Barkley backs him down. Catches it, left wing. Barkley passes it to the baseline. Wilkins with the shot. Barkley grabs the rebound inside. Put up and in on that last play.
This game plan is simple. Just get him the ball. He's your main guy.
Lethal. He is so hard to defend. Right wing. Feeds it to the wing. Unloads. The 3-ball is good by Anderson. By 8. Barkley inbounds the ball. 2:59 left in the first half. O'Neal. Bias hauls it in. That's his 6th rebound of the game. He's giving it all today.
He also anticipates the ball coming off the rim, depending on the angle and trajectory. Great work rebounding.
Christian
Basket on
Laettner.
the mark by Leitner. The home team is really struggling. Kicks it out to the outside. Maravich backs him down. Jackson shoots from 13 feet. Takes it up, hangs and misses.
The defense closed so quickly that the easy deuce turned into a very tough shot.
That's his first personal foul. 4-team foul.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first two. Both teams will make some substitutions. Off on the second. 2:12 left in the first half. Pass right side. Barkley shoots from 13 feet. Anderson gets the
2
rebound.
minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Takes it up. The two-handed jam finished by Jordan. They're now up by 13. The home team will try to put a stop to this run. Jackson dishes it to the left wing. Left side. Barkley takes the shot. Good from 12 feet. But they're still down by 11. Worthy inbounds the ball. Swings it to the wing. Jordan. Anderson catches it. Right wing. The last shot missed from three-point range. He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of those. He can light you up in a hurry.
Bounce pass. Out left. They're going to double team him. Mashburn. Buries the short-range jumper. They make it a single-digit game.
They can go 2 for 1 here, Vern, if they hurry it up.
Price, the crossover. Gets it right wing. Jordan hands it off. Shoots it. No luck on the three-pointer by Anderson. They're still up by 9. Maravich dumps it to the middle.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the 3 opportunity.
Smith checks in for the first time. Good for the three-point play. Worthy inbounds the ball. Jordan dumps it off. To the free throw line. Price. Smith has it on the corner. Can't get it.
That's it.
Has picked up his first foul of the game.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the finish. The home team are going to make some substitutions. Good on number 2. King inbounds the ball. Dangerous pass. Turned away. And that's the half. Nice D to foil the final possession. We'll head into the break with the score 46-39. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be even further out of reach. They need to make some adjustments.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
Anderson, he's been a scorer and then some, Vern. He's been the catalyst for the entire offense, racking up points and assists. It really feels as if the game has slowed down for him because he's seen things before they develop. What a playmaker.
Solid performance from our player of the half. O'Neal inbounds it to start the second half. Pass outright. Maravich launches one from beyond the arc. Nails it. He's shooting 40% for the game. Top of the key. Anderson from deep. Anderson. He's shooting 40% from downtown. O'Neal passes it to the right side. Lets it go. The jumper was carried by Jackson. He's 2 for 6 for the game. Duncan gets it out left. Maybe next time. But they're still out in front by 5. Dumps it inside. Stolen away by Duncan.
He was trying to thread the needle, Vern. There just wasn't enough space for that pass.
The last tray was cashed in by Jordan. Wilkins inbounds the ball. Barkley hands it off. Right wing, Maravich from downtown, hits it, and they now trail by 5. Jordan for 3, snatches the rebound.
Great rebound. The big fella's not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Jackson leads him with the pass. Barkley goes up, fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the first.
Substitution on the court.
Hill got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. He sinks the second. Jordan inbounds the ball. The visitors still hold a narrow lead. One-on-one. Passes left wing. Smith gets it top of the key. Hill passes to the low block.
Ralph Sampson.
Tosses it up. Hauled down inside by Wilkins. Hangs.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Substitution on the court.
Worthy is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. And he splits the free throws. Under 17 minutes left in the second half. Hill puts it up. Good from three-point range. They extend the lead to 8.
You know what kind of defense they're in, don't you, Vern? Minute.
No good on that last shot by O'Neal. Anderson brings it up the floor.
Oh, he can't buy a basket, Vern. This game would be a different story if he was having his usual performance.
Hill backs in.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Feeds it to the left. Goes to the crossover. No look pass. Perimeter. Jackson gets it down low. From deep. The shot was short by Barkley. Right around 16 minutes left in the second half.
He did a real good job to stay that close on a shooter. Just getting a hand up will bother most players enough to make the miss.
Maravich dishes to the wing. Passes to the left wing. Jackson pulls the trigger. Misses the three-pointer. They're still down 5. And here's the State Farm drive of the game.
This guy is fun to watch, Vern. He can really fill it up.
Wilkins passes it back to the wing. Barkley catches it, baseline. From 20 feet out. Rebounded inside by O'Neal. Releases.
The shot was clearly affected by the contact there. Good call.
Foul.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he'll come away 1 of 2. Under 15 minutes left in the second half. Hill, here comes the double team. Has it out left. Right wing. Hill dumps it off. Dishes it to the elbow. Jordan shoots from the post, right in the bottom of the bucket. They're up 62 to 50. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Barkley inbounds the ball. O'Neal backs him down. That last 19-foot shot off target by Jackson. Anderson has been putting on a clinic. Worthy has it on the elbow. Hill. Wilkins yanks it down. He'll make that one most of the time.
Well, the D got a break on that one.
Jackson! Under 14 minutes left in the second half. Catches it on the inside. Hill hands it off. Smith passes it to the perimeter. Dishes to the stripe. Anderson, stoning away. Bounces it to the right. From the baseline, grabbed by Smith. Anderson brings it up court. Raises up. Misses the jumper. They've still got an 8-point lead. Jackson gets it, left block. Spiked down. The home team will retain possession. O'Neal hasn't had a good game so far, and he's going to sit down for a while. Mashburn inbounds the ball. Dishes, left wing. Maravich. Jackson fires the three. Wilkins yanks down the offensive rebound. Tracked down by the home team. Right wing. Dumps it to the paint. Mashburn. Dishes it to the top of the key. Puts it up. Mashburn yanks it down inside.
Just too much contact there, Vern. You're not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much. He needs to make sure he gets a piece of the ball, too.
Substitution
If he's
on
going
the
to
court.
foul him that late on an attempt.
He can't come away with a three-point play. Just over 12 minutes left in the second half. Lob down low to end their drought. Can
Hill.
by Hill. He's got 8. Wilkins inbounds the ball. Mashburn dumps it off. Barkley gets it down low. Mashburn goes up, tries to drop it in, but it won't go. Jordan brings it up.
This guy can usually finish in traffic, but the D was too good, even for him on that one.
Throws it up. Snatched by Barkley, and that's his 9th rebound thus far. Wilkins feeds it to the top of the key. Left wing. Backs down. Passes to the right. Mashburn shoots. Off the mark thanks to the tight D. They're still down 9. Hill dishes to the left side. Price has it right wing. Last shot was buried for 3. They have been on fire from behind the arc.
A fantastic ability to find the open shooter this half.
Skip pass down low. Wilkins gets it on the perimeter. Maravich passes it down low from long range. Fought his way inside, and the offensive rebound by Mashburn. Mashburn! Jordan inbounds the ball. About 10.5 minutes left in the second half. Skips it to the elbow. Hill backs in. Jackson dishes it to the baseline.
A second answer for the back through the foul, and he put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Team foul. Both teams are going to make some substitutions. Foul shot is good for a three-point play. Duncan brings it up court. Price hands it off. Duncan catches it on the elbow. Bias, the 15-footer. Count it. By 8. King inbounds the ball. Jackson shoots. Once again, it's buried by Mashburn. He's got 11. Anderson dumps it inside. Last shot missed by Bias.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Jackson, yes! He's 2 for 5 from long range.
Wow, these fans are going nuts, Vern. Could this building get any louder?
Well, let's get back to the action. The crossover, left side. Fouls it.
Defensive foul. That's his second team foul.
Shooting 2.
Nails it! He gets them both. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Beats it to the elbow. King. He rips down the rebound. That's the shot you work for, Bill, even though he's not their number one option.
The defense will have to show him some respect because he will hit that given another chance.
Passes inside. Bias from 12 feet away. No good! But they're still up by 5. Mashburn gets it on the elbow. Sizing up his man. Passes back to the stripe. Jackson throws it up. It's good from beyond the arc. But they still trail by 2. Duncan inbounds the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the second half. Substitution. Both teams are making substitutions. Jordan. Bias. Shoots. He grabs the rebound.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come if you don't rush them.
It's blocked. Anderson bounces it to the right wing. To the stripe. Duncan takes it up. Slams it through. They're now out in front by 4. Dishes to the high post. Jackson. There's a whistle.
Shooting 2.
He gets it. He gets them both. Sampson inbounds the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the second half. Skips it down low.
Ralph Sampson.
Feeds far side. Jackson raises up. He grabs the rebound. Stuffed.
Sends it back with authority.
Boy, he really reshapes what you hope to do on offense. Bias. Has it baseline. Jordan shoots it up. Tips it in. He's shooting 40% for the game. Maravich swings it to the right wing. Down low. Passes to the high post. Wilkins behind the arc. Sampson gets the board inside.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Stolen by the home team.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Dumps it to the middle. Sampson inbounds the ball. Anderson brings it up with another assist. He'd have 10 in the game. Bias gets it right wing. Pass to the free throw line. Foul!
Defensive foul. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting 2.
Can't get the first. 2. Barkley, knocked free, and it's scooped up by Jordan.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
Has it top of the key. Anderson passes back to the wing. Out left. Backs in. Last shot dunked down by Sampson.
Power jam. That's just raw power.
Impressive physicality indeed. Dishes to the right side. O'Neal takes it up. Lays it right in. Nice look by Jackson. 6 assists, and he leads his team in that category. Passes it to the left side. Duncan catches it. Right side. Dish, top of the key. Jordan backs him down. He snatches it off the glass. Duncan gets it to fall. He's 3 for 6 for the game. Right wing, puts it up. Snatched down by O'Neal.
O'Neal, he got that rebound by accident. He knew right where to be.
They narrow it to 5. Right around 4 minutes left in the second half. Feeds it to the wing. Duncan. The crossover, he fouls it.
Personal foul. 4-team foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the first. Barkley hasn't had a good game so far. He's going to sit down for a while.
It's the wrong time to start missing your free throws, Vern. They sure would like to pad their lead.
Dishes it to the right. Mashburn gets it top of the key.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Bounce pass, right wing. Sampson backs down. With the shot, nothing but net. They bring their lead to 7. Wilkins inbounds the ball. The home team calls time. They've got 1 left. It's deflected, and it's controlled by the away team. Terrific pass. Last shot was by O'Neal. The visitors call time. They're winning by 5. 2:51 left in the game. Anderson is 1 assist short of a double-double. Duncan catches it outright. Jordan grabs the rock.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
Bias bounces it to the free throw line. He fouls it.
15 foul.
Shooting 2.
Knocks it down. On the second. Merritt step back over the midcourt line there. That's an over and back violation.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor, Vern. You have to be able to dribble with your head up or things like this happen.
Duncan inbounds the ball. Leads him in. Sampson takes it up, catches the nice lead pass in stride, and hits the layup. They're ahead, 87-79. Jackson from long range. O'Neal goes up. It's good. Nice offensive rebound. They're now down by 6. Anderson brings it up the floor. With another assist, he'd have 10 in the game. To the stripe. Passes it to the baseline. Sampson lets it go. He snatches it off the glass.
These people are loving it. You think it's getting loud in here or what?
Dishes it to the right side.
A little up and under move to keep the defense on their heels.
1:20 left in the game. The away team calls time. They're up by 4. 1:17 left in the game. Duncan inbounds the ball. Sampson has it left wing. Skip pass outright. Bias. Left side. Feeds it far side. Jordan passes it back to the right wing. They're going to have to hurry. Anderson throws it up. Anderson hits the jumper. Barkley gets it top of the key. Nice little crossover. He was really out of his rhythm.
That's why you have to collect yourself before going up. They had to foul there. They've got no other option.
Hits the foul second in the bonus here. 1-1.
I can appreciate their willingness to keep battling, Vern, but I think it's too late to save the game. Fouling isn't going to do them any good anymore.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
How's that for onions? Those were clutch free throws, Vern.
Pass, perimeter. Jackson. Barkley skips it to the inside. Shoots from 13 feet. Oh, net on the shot by Maravich.
Great pass, Vern. His ability to find people has always impressed me. I think it's a little too late for this, Vern. They're just prolonging the agony by fouling because this game's out of reach.
No good on the first. O'Neal dumps it off. Jackson throws it out. Drops it in from beyond the arc.
You have to keep your head up and eyes open at all times playing with this guy.
That's right, and you never know when or where he'll find you. Wilkins gets whistled for a foul. They're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Sinks the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Look how calmly he sank those. Great job to make it a 2-possession ball game.
With the shot. The offensive rebound pulled down by Wilkins. Last shot, gently in. Bias inbounds the ball. Stolen away by the home team. Maravich crosses it up. Evens it up. He's doubled up. We are headed to overtime.
It's been a real hard-fought game so far, and that's all you can ask for. I like what I've seen from the fellas so far.
The home team will bring in some players from off the bench. The visitors get the tip. Passes to the wing. Duncan. Anderson from 18 feet away. Banks it right in. 24 points, and he leads all in scoring. Bounce pass, right side. Mashburn. He rips down the rebound. The away team is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
The head coach
Looked downright disgusted after that last turnover led to yet another opposition bucket. He yelled three simple words at his guys on the floor. Protect the ball.
Thanks, Tracy.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the substitution. Oh, got a quick reader, but they need him back on the floor. He sinks the second. Mashburn inbounds the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in overtime. Dicey pass. Bernard King. Gets it right side. Sampson releases. He grabs the rebound. The home team trying to take the lead here late in OT.
And that's a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Baseline. Dumps it to the paint. Mashburn hands it off. Last 17-footer was missed by Maravich.
Great job on the D getting a hand up in his face.
Bias. Passes it to the stripe. Leads him with the pass. Last shot jammed in by Duncan. Right around 3 minutes left in overtime.
What a nice pass. When he got to the bucket, the ball was right there waiting for him.
Perfect time.
Substitution on the court.
Duncan inbounds the ball. Sampson has it high post. Jordan with the shot.
He read that shot so beautifully. He knew exactly when to go up and get that one. Wonderful execution.
Lob, right block. Here's the double team. Duncan has it left wing. Backs in. Outright. Feeds it to the baseline. Jordan takes it up. It's blocked.
He'll have the shooters thinking twice after that. Kid comes out of nowhere to make some big-time rejection.
Maravich. He throws it out of bounds.
Oh, that was not a good look. It wasn't about the defensive pressure either. He just fired it off target.
Sampson catches it, baseline. Feeds outside. Duncan rises up. The monster slam. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The home team take it up court. Jackson gets it far side. Jackson passes to the corner. The steal by Anderson.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
1:12 left in overtime. To the elbow. Jackson. Spins. Lets it go from the left block. Jordan reels it in. Hands it off. Feeds it to the left. From down low. Hauled in off the offensive glass by Duncan.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
The home team need a bucket here to keep hope alive. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Misfired on that last three by Jackson. Jackson hits the foul. We're in the double bonus, and they'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, no choice but to foul. They've got to stop the clock and get the ball back right away.
Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. The home team bring the ball up. Misses the tray. Jackson gets whistled for a foul. They're in the double bonus, and they'll go to the line for 2.
I think it's a little too late for this, Vern. They're just prolonging the agony by fouling because this game's out of reach.
Off target on the first.
It's the wrong time to start missing your free throws, Vern. They sure would like to pad their lead.
Barkley crosses it over. Wilkins from long range. Got it.
The courage on this fella is something else. He's such a competitor.
Merritt gets whistled for a foul. They're in the double bonus, and they'll go to the line for 2. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Barkley catches it on the free throw line. Passes, top of the key. That's the game. The visitors knock off the home team, 106-100. And now it's time to show you our player of the game. Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're going to bring you our Pontiac game-changing performance. There are some shots that simply crush the spirit of an opponent. Got this game-changing shot in the closing moments. It would prove to be the knockout blow in their hard-fought victory.
Okay, thanks, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. Glad you were here with us for College Hoops 2K8. Get ready for College Hoops on 2K Sports. The away teams battle the home team. We should have a good one coming your way today. Hi there, everyone. We're We're here at Ford Field. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Blaylock is clearly up there with the greatest point guards in the nation. He's not afraid to take his man down to the block. He has an array of post moves for a point guard. Thomas is also among the nation's elite point guards. You can't help but notice what a smart player he is. He understands all the little aspects of the game. Both of them are great competitors. It should be a compelling game to watch.
The away team controls the opening tip, and we'll get this one started.
Right off the bat, the defense is minimum.
Passes it to the free throw line. Unloads. Missed it from the paint. And it's still knotted up 0. Leads him with the pass. Stolen away by Jackson.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
McHale has it down low.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the first. Good on number 2. Chamberlain inbounds the ball. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Just before the game, I talked with the head coach.
I asked what he expected the key to this game to be, and he replied that with the athletes he has on his team, the key will be to stay aggressive and use those physical tools to their advantage. Sounds like he wants to wear the other guys out, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Johnson, the crossover. It goes straight out of bounds after the shot. Pass, right wing. Pierce to the bucket. Hits the layup after the bucket freezes the beat. He's got 2. McHale. Weber dumps it inside. Left wing with the shot. The three-point shot was offline by Jackson.
The big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Here's the basket unmarked by Pierce. Johnson inbounds the ball.
He got a step on the D and worked it inside beautifully.
Dishes it to the elbow. McHale backs in. Weber dunks it and gets fouled. Sensational play.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong
Substitution
move,
on the
Vern.
court.
He can't come away with a three-point play.
King did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Pierce. Passes to the stripe. Manning tosses it up. Nice push by Pierce. They take a 6-point lead. Stolen away. Manning gets it in the paint. Feeds top of the key. Thomas backs him down. About 17 and a half minutes left in the half. Has it on the strike. King beats it to the baseline. The shot was short by Richmond, but they're still out in front by 6. Raises up. The tray was missed by Jackson. They're still down 7. Dumps it down low. King dishes to the top of the key. Backs down. Manning catches it on the elbow. That last shot was made from 19 feet.
what the defense gave him, and he took it.
We see it so often, that area from 10 to 15 being the sweet spot. Swing pass, right wing. Johnson backs in. McHale reels in the offensive rebound.
Just too much contact there, Vern. You're not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. Off on the second. The home team bring it up the court. They're on an 11-3 run. King. Hooked loose. And it's scooped up by Weber. Johnson tosses it up court. Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
Gets it right wing. Johnson passes it to the top of the key. Backs down. Weber shoots from 13 feet. Richmond grabs the rock.
Richmond went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Right wing. Dishes it to the free throw line. Richmond hits it. There and hits. 13-4. Johnson inbounds the ball. The visitors take their first time out of the game. Leads him with the pass. The steal by the home team. The break is on. Again, he's making big plays on defense to help his ball.
What cagey instincts on the defensive end.
Passes it to the stripe. McHale has it top of the key. Puts it up. The three ball was good by Jackson. They're now behind by 8. Just over 15 minutes left in the half. Dishes, left wing. King goes to the crossover. Richmond from the corner. Off the front rim and out. They've still got an 8-point lead.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
McHale dishes it to the wing. Feeds it to the high post. His first shot. Takes it up. Weber
didn't get that rebound by accident. He knew right where to be.
He'll take the foul. That defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
Yep, that's an open and shut case. He got hacked.
And he makes the first. Gets the second to fall as well. Manning inbounds the ball. About 14 and a half minutes left in the half. Blaylock. Richmond throws it up. Misses the three-pointer. But they're still up by 6. Passes outright. They're going to double team him. Jackson. Johnson pulls it in from close range. He tried to sneak it in over the trees and just missed.
That's when you want to play inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
Goes up. Hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
can't sink the first.
Substitution on the
The
court.
visitors will bring out some reserves. He sinks the second. Oden inbounds the ball. Left wing. Lobs it to the inside. Can't convert. That's his second line for two.
Fifth team foul.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the
Substitution on the
first.
court.
Houston checks in for the first time. Good on number 2. About 13 and a half minutes left in the half. Blaylock. Here comes the double team. Dishes to the left wing. Pass tray off the mark by Pierce.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Johnson backs him down. Intercepted.
They may use the double team more to create more steal opportunities like that.
Blaylock from deep. Pierce gets the board inside. Pass, top of the key. Johnson. Stolen by the home team.
I think these fans are getting excited, Bern. They're making some noise now.
Richmond dumps it to the paint.
Sends it back with authority.
Boy, he really reshapes what you hope to do on offense.
Bounces it far side. Leads him in. Catches the nice lead pass in stride and hits the layup. But they're still behind by 4. Pierce. Blaylock. Nice little crossover. Fires from the wing. Offensive board by Blaylock. Pierce lets it go. Tries again. That one was drilled and in. They're out in front by 6. Thomas. Catches it, left wing. Snatched down by Oden. Great finish in traffic. They close the gap to 4. Pierce inbounds the ball. Just over 11 minutes left in the half. Right wing. Backs in. Dishes it to the right block. No good in the last layup by Blaylock.
I love the defense. Just because he's in tight doesn't mean you have to give up the easy deuce.
Robinson. Uses the crossover. Drops in the floater.
Robinson.
He's got 2.
Here comes the full court press here. They're trying to create some turnovers.
The visitors will get a few of their starters back in the game. Passes it to the elbow. Pierce hands it off. Pulls the trigger. Connects from long range. He's 1 for 2 from three-point range. Robinson gets it right wing. Dishes right wing. Launches one from beyond the arc. Just over 10 minutes left in the half.
Pierce grabbed that rebound with his elbows high, using a little intimidation.
Blaylock has it left wing. Richmond dumps it off. Blaylock skips it to the wing. Pierce. Trifecta. They're now out in front by 8. left wing. Lobs it inside. McHale picks it up, drops it in off the sweet move. And they're now down by 6. Blaylock brings it up the floor. Houston dishes to the baseline. Manning. Got it! They extend the lead to 8. McHale beats it to the wing. Thomas hands it off. Lead pass to the middle. Superb rejection.
Oh, what a swing. He looked like a volleyball player spiking that thing.
Richmond. Blaylock has it left wing. Almost got it to fall, but that foul will give him 3 shots at the line.
Shooting 3.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. The home team are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. And he nails the trigger. Weber is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. McHale inbounds the ball. The visitors call time. They're getting set to inbound the ball. Dumps it inside. Picked off by Houston. Richmond passes it up court. Good job on the layup by Blaylock. They now have a dozen unanswered points.
They're set up in man-to-man.
Jackson gets it on the inside. Left side. Dishes to the wing. For 3. The shot was knocked down by Robinson. But they still trail by 9. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Chivas. Blaylock takes the shot. Can't return the favor with his own 3. They're still up by 9. Leads him with the pass.
Isaiah Thomas.
Chivas inbounds the ball. Blaylock brings it up. Phillips catches it in the paint. And they call goaltender. They'll give him the bucket. Passes. High post. Thomas dumps it off. Shoots it. The three-pointer was missed by Robinson. About 6.5 minutes left in the half.
I don't think he'll miss many more of those looks.
Catches it on the elbow. Blaylock kicks it out to the left wing. Top of the key. Passes to the right wing. Phillips dumps it down low. Blaylock up baseline J. Robinson pulls it in. But they're still out in front by 9. Bounce pass, right side. Jackson has it on the free throw line. Releases from 16 feet. All net on the shot by Robinson. They've got it within 7. Chivas inbounds the ball. Blaylock dishes it to the wing. To the free throw line. Chivas, 14 feet out. Releases. The three-point attempt missed by Billups. They're still up by 5. Jackson puts it up. It's in for 3. The home team will bring a few more starters back in. Just over 5 minutes left in the half. Pierce. Feeds left wing to put an end to the run. Fouled hard there. He'll get 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. Oden didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. He gets them both. Oden inbounds the ball. Leads him in. Jackson fires. That's his first person. He'll have a chance for the three-point situation.
He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point plays.
Backs on the free throw for the three-point play. And it's a one-point game. Pierce. Catches it on the strike. Gets it to go. They lead 37-33. Down low. Passes it back to the left. McHale yanks it down inside. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
And he makes the first. Substitution. Houston got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. Gets the second to fall as well. Chivas inbounds the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Pierce. Phillips. Gets it right wing. Releases. Not there on the 3 by Richmond. But they're still up by 2. Thomas bounces it to the stripe. Baseline. Thomas dumps it off. They're in the lead thanks to the basket by Robinson. They lead by 1.
Here comes the full court press here. They're trying to create some turnovers.
Phillips passes it to the right wing. Houston catches it on the free throw line. Pierce raises up. Answers right back to his own 3. He's got 16. The steal.
I'd love to see that. He was looking around and pounced. Such a deep burn.
Pierce backs in. Has it far side from long range. It was hit by Richmond. He's 1 for 3 from deep.
The student section is ecstatic.
Oh my, that's what it's all about. The passion for their team is just awesome. Thomas dishes to the baseline. Jackson shoots from the corner. Chivas rips it down. 2:46 left in the first half. Heavy pressure kept him from getting a good look.
Tough miss.
Phillips. Skips it to the right side. Phillips has it on the elbow. Puts it up. Rebounded by McHale. They're still up by 5. The spin move. Passes. Top of the key. Robinson tosses it up. Good from 12 feet.
Robinson.
And they're now behind by 3. Gets it right wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Phillips bounces it to the free throw line. Chivas crosses it over. Here's the 15-footer. Jackson grabs the rebound inside.
Jackson fought for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
Left wing, behind the arc. It was nailed by Robinson. It's now all knotted up. 1:39 left in the first half. Beats it to the wing. Dicey pass. Houston pulls the trigger. Knocks down the shot after using the up tempo. They're now up by 2. Robinson. Passes it to the stripe. Takes it up. The finger roll was laid in by McHale. And we're now all tied up 45. Pierce catches it, right wing. Richmond hands it off. Pass, right wing. Leads him in. Richmond gets it to go. They take a 2-point lead. McHale leads him with the pass.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the 3-point chance.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
That puts them in front. Chivas inbounds the ball. 37 seconds left in the first half. Blaylock dumps it off. Has it high post. Blaylock dishes to the top of the key. Left wing. Only a few seconds left of the shot clock. Johnson floats it up. We'll head into the break. The score, 48-47. What's your take on the first half, Bill?
Both sides look like they're pretty evenly matched, Vern. This could be shaping up to be a real classic.
Let's see who we have as our player of the half, Bill.
Robinson is putting on a show, Vern. If you like offensive fireworks, then you must have had a lot of fun watching this guy in the first half. Whenever he has to get to the bucket, he'll do it. What a warrior.
Solid performance from our player of the half. Pierce inbounds it to start the second half. Richmond hands it off. Passes to the free throw line. Blaylock. Bounces it to the high post. Manning gets it down low. There's a whistle.
Shooting 2.
Knocks it down.
Substitution on the court.
Hale is back in the game after a short rest. He gets them both. Oden inbounds the ball. Swing pass, right wing. Thomas. Catches it, right wing. Johnson beats it to the baseline. Nails the jump shot. He's 1 for 5 for the game. To the inside. Kicks it out to the outside. The last play was cashed in by Blaylock.
You have to keep your head up and eyes open at all times playing with this guy.
That's right, and you never know when or where he'll find you. Johnson skips it down low. Blaylock has it right wing. Chamberlain backs him down, puts it up. He grabs the rebound. The break is on. Catches it inside. McHale from down low. Doesn't get it. There's still 2 back. Pierce dishes it to the high post.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
Under 18 minutes left in the second half. Left wing. Jackson. Passes to the top of the key. Nice little crossover. McHale gets it middle. Dumps it to the paint. Jackson corrals the miss.
The D knows he's a threat down there, and he gave him no room to operate.
Chamberlain. Backs down. Gets it left wing. Richmond snatches the rebound.
Chamberlain with a great offensive rebound there. He worked so hard to establish position.
The away team is really struggling. Dishes cross court. Leads him in. Oden nails the turnaround jumper. He's shooting 66% for the game. Chamberlain inbounds the ball. Pierce. Passes it to the free throw line. Blaylock reels it in. About 16 and a half minutes left in the second half. Usually if he gets any sort of room, he nails it.
If I'm the defense, I don't let him get another chance from there.
He gets hammered.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the first.
Substitution on the court.
King is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Good on number 2.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Pierce catches it right wing. Passes to the stripe. Blaylock has it baseline. Here's the spin move. Missed shot in the paint by Chamberlain. The visitors can tie it with a 3. Thomas feeds it to the low block. Can't convert, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the first. Houston is back in the game after a short rest. Good on number 2. Houston inbounds the ball. Right wing. Pierce dumps it off. Passes back to the right wing. Blaylock. Dumps it inside. Lets it go. That basket came off the feet by Chamberlain. They're up 58-54. The away team has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
The head coach
Is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Cuts off the pass.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Shooting 2.
Misses the first. He sinks the second. Houston inbounds the ball. Pierce gets it right wing. Blaylock. Houston kicks it out to the wing. Right side. Bounces it to the top of the key. Richmond shoots. Good from the top of the key. They're up by 3. About 14 and a half minutes left in the second half. It's stolen by Pierce. That's his second steal of the contest. Chamberlain dishes it to the right. Pierce gets it on the inside. Chamberlain up the backboard. He's got 4. The away team is really struggling. Thomas swings it to the right wing. Top of the key. Passes to the wing. Jackson. Bounce pass. Baseline. Spike down.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Goes up. The visitors with the denial, and it's still a 5-point game. About 13 and a half minutes left in the second half. Big-time rejection.
It seems like nothing can destroy this guy, but he will destroy you in a heartbeat.
Good with the shot. And the fans are loving it. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Jackson inbounds the ball. The away team is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
the head coach
Is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants, our fundamentals are abysmal. And then added, the only players I want on the floor right now are the ones that can take care of the ball.
All right, Tracy.
Shooting 2.
Makes the first.
The away team head coach is shaking things up, and this could spell trouble for the other team. This group has a lot of team chemistry.
Gets the second to fall as well.
They're set up in man-to-man.
Phillips catches it, middle. Houston skips it down low. Blaylock launches it. Houston yanks it down.
Great offensive rebound. He worked so hard to establish position. A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Lucas inbounds the ball. The away team is really struggling. With the shot. Rebounded inside by Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the home team. Robinson passes back to the corner. Thomas hands it off. Lucas.
Another rip. That's a foolish pass to make in traffic. There were just too many defenders around him.
Gets it right wing. Left wing. Phillips. Richmond catches it. Left wing. Skip pass to the free throw line. Blaylock from 17 feet out. Can't hit the shot off the glass. But they still lead by 8. Thomas, here's the spin move. Jackson. Gets it outright. Skiles dishes it to the left side. Last 17-footer was missed by Lucas.
Lucas, considering how much he's been struggling, they're lucky it's still tied up. If he could just give them a little bit more offense, they'd be in great shape.
Outright. Shoots it. Hauled down inside by Pierce. Flip up and in with the last layup.
Just great hustle, Vern. Success on the offensive glass. It's all about hard work.
Robinson inbounds the ball. Right around 11 minutes left in the second half. Substitution. The visitors will get a few more starters back into the game. Swings it to the left wing. Robinson. Just missed it. No three-point opportunity. But he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Down the first one. He gets the second to fall as well. Feeds it to the wing. Pierce has it on the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he'll come away 1 of 2.
Houston pulled down that offensive board like it was no problem. What a bagger.
A shot laid gently in. The away team is really struggling. McHale. Robinson shoots from 13 feet. Too strong. Catches it inside. This crowd couldn't be any happier. Just listen to the people in this building. And they now go up by 13. Johnson passes to the stripe.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one.
Substitution.
The home team are going to bring all their starters back out there now. He gets them both. Manning inbounds the ball. Dumps it to the inside. Chamberlain finishes in close. They're now up by 13. About 9.5 minutes left in the second half. They're getting set to inbound the ball. Johnson. Dishes to the middle. Bold pass. Intercepted by Manning.
He needed a little pepper on it. You've got to make nice, crisp passes.
Nice basketball by Blaylock. Thomas brings it up court. It seems they can do no wrong right now.
This is what you call a complete game on both ends of the floor.
Fast basket on the mark by Robinson. Pierce has it on the low block. Back perimeter. Blaylock gets it left wing. The three-pointer was offline by Pierce. Still a 13-point lead. Styles, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. He can't get the first. Weber is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Good on number 2. Pierce inbounds the ball. Blaylock passes it up court. He got fouled and still on his way. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. And he makes the first. He gets the second to fall as well. The away team is really struggling. Thomas passes it to the left side. Skiles dumps it off. Skips it to the stripe. Baseline jumper. Grabbed by Pierce. Uses the crossover. Richmond passes it back to the paint. The visitors use their second to last timeout. Weber inbounds the ball. Right around 8 minutes left in the second half. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain snatches it down inside.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over-anxious.
Manning. Richmond dishes it to the top of the key. Right wing. They're bringing the double team. Bounces it to the high post. Thomas. Dumps it inside.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the 3 opportunity.
King didn't set for long and he's coming back into the ball game. convert the three-point play.
This crowd is going insane. I love the energy of this building. Listen to them.
King gets it, left block. He's doubled up. Feeds outside. Pierce. Has it on the stripe. Connects. 24 points, and he is the leading scorer. The visitors have got a lot of ground to make up. To the middle. McHale tries to drop it in, but it won't go. He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting them jam it home.
Passes it to the free throw line. King backs him down. Chamberlain with the wide open look. The away team is really struggling.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner look. Johnson feeds it to the left wing. Stolen.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
Chamberlain gets it down low. They're going to double team him. Pass, left wing. Blaylock catches it in the paint. Chamberlain. Johnson inbounds the ball. About 5.5 minutes left in the second half. The D was really waiting for him there.
Here's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
He's 10 for 16 for the game. Thomas dishes it to the right wing. Passes to the stripe. Weber throws it up. Connects with the leaner inside. But they're still down by 19. Dishes to the right side.
He needs to make sure he gets a piece of the ball, too. If he's going to foul him that late on an attempt.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Substitution on the court.
Foul shot is good for a three-point play. Oden inbounds the ball. Under 5 minutes left in the second half. Robinson has it left wing. Hands it off. Bounce pass, right wing. Dangerous pass. Johnson takes the shot. Can't get the jumper to fall.
Oh, not real good shot selection, Vern. They've got to exercise a little patience and move the ball around.
Catches it on the strike. Deflected.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time, they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. And it's gathered up by Billups. Takes it up. He was hacked and will go to the line for the couple.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Oden inbounds the ball. The visitors need to find some answers here. Johnson backs in. Kicks it out to the wing. Robinson. It falls. 24 points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Phillips unloads. Off the mark with the 3-ball. But they're still up by 21. Passes. Fires. The shot was banked in by Johnson. They're now behind by 19. Anticipates the pass. McHale takes it up. Lays it right in. That gives him a double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Ford. Houston passes it back to the top of the key. Left wing. Phillips. Hammer. And he will go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
7th team foul. Shooting 1 and 1.
He makes the first. The visitors will get the rest of their starters back on the court. He gets the second to fall as well. McHale inbounds the ball. The visitors down big. Pass, baseline. Thomas. Gets it, right side. McHale skips it to the low block. Jackson backs down. Chivas calls it in. Left wing from 18 feet away. No good by Billups. Still a 19-point lead. Nice shot dropped in by Thomas. An outstanding fast break.
You've got it, Vern. Never lost a step and never lost control of the situation. That's how you do it.
Houston tosses it up court.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Houston dishes it to the baseline. The 17-footer was on the mark by Chivas. They're in front, 98-79. That last basket was buried by King. Now's the time typically when the coach empties his bench.
Well, it's no time to wear your starters out at this point or risk injury.
McHale has it on the free throw line. Thomas from deep. King hauls it in. That's his third rebound of the contest. The D wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three over him driving it in.
Puts it up, and they call a foul.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Jackson inbounds the ball. The visitors down big. What a pass. McHale unloads. Off the mark thanks to the tight D.
Just couldn't find any room to move down there. That's about the only way to stop him.
Skip pass to the free throw line. Houston. Gets it, left wing. Ford swings it to the wing. King rips down the offensive rebound. High post. Lobs it to the free throw line. Chivas. One-on-one. Feeds it to the right. King from the baseline. No look. 16 seconds left in the game. Jackson catches it on the elbow. Mateo shoots it. Drops it. He's in his element when it comes to the putback, Bill. He wants it badly.
He wants it more than anyone else, that's for sure. And he gets what he wants.
By King. There's the home. The home team blow out the away team 104-81. Let's see who we have as our player of the game. Now let's send it to the studio and Greg Gumbel with the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance. A big momentum swing was a considerable factor in the outcome of this contest. The home team never lost track of their game plan in this contest. This shot started them off on a long run, and their opponent never recovered.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of college hoops on 2K Sports. It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports. The away team square up against the home team. This one promises to be a real battle. Hi there, everyone. We're here at Ford Field. I'm Vern Lundquist with my partner Bill Raftery and our sideline reporter Tracy Wolfson. What's your take on this, Bill?
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Kid is clearly up there with the greatest point guards in the nation. His unbelievable speed helps him dominate at both ends of the floor. Iverson is also among the nation's elite point guards. He has lightning-quick hands and terrific anticipation. He'll rack up a ton of steals. Both of them are great competitors. It should be a compelling game to watch.
The home team controls the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Hayton pulls the trigger. Alcindor snatches it down inside. Mullen inbounds the ball. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Vern, before the game, we talked with the head coach.
He emphasized just how important it is for them to crash the offensive boards and cash in on those second chance opportunities. With their ability to rebound effectively, he wants to make sure they stay active on the offensive glass.
Thank you, Tracy. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Walton, he's doubled up. Passes it to the perimeter. Grabbed by Payton. Double clutches. Lays it up and in. And they're up by 4. Passes, right wing. Allen catches it, right wing. Mullen, here's the spin move. Ewing dishes to the left. Fires. And the 17-footer was on the mark by Mullen. He's got 2. To the inside. Alcindor backs him down. He is so smooth taking it in.
When a guy goes that hard to the hole, somebody's got to step in and stop him.
Beats it to the top of the key. Coleman nails the jump shot. They narrow the gap to 2. Swings it far side. Alcindor gets it on the low block.
That's how to finish the hoop, Vern. Take it up strong.
Ewing inbounds the ball. Bounce pass to the paint. Center one.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Goes up. Terrific move, and it's cashed in by Walton. They're in front, 10-4. Allen. Iverson passes to the wing. Coleman gets the board inside. Hammered in that last dunk. That was a thundering finish.
Why do they let them gain that kind of position?
Stolen away.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Coleman hands it off. Right wing. The offensive rebound by Coleman.
Terrific work to absorb the contact, hang in the air, and hit the shot. Pretty, Vern.
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play. Miller inbounds the ball. The home team were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
Sometimes a pass like that can be the fault of the guy in the receiving end, but not that time. That was just a bad look.
Dishes to the wing. Mullen to give them the lead. Connects. They take a 2-point lead. The home team has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
The head coach
Is not at all happy with the drought they're going through. He told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this one around.
Thanks, Tracy.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Nineveh.
Swings it to the right wing. Mullen. Low block. Passes it to the wing. Mullen shoots it.
Uric with a great offensive rebound there. He worked so hard to establish position.
And they now lead by 2. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Walton inbounds the ball. Miller hits it. He's 1 for 2 from downtown. Skips it to the wing. Allen has it right wing. Pass, top of the key. Mullen catches it, left wing. Dumps it down low. Mullen lets it go. Miller grabs the rebound inside. Just over 15 minutes left in the half.
Miller fought for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
Walton has it, top of the key. Passes, out left. Miller, it falls short. They're still up by 1. Coleman gets it, baseline. Out left. Bounces it down low. The shot down low. Drained by Iverson. They lead by 1. Miller feeds it to the left. Payton from 18 feet away. Swishes it through. He's got 4. Allen catches it. High post. Pass right side. Iverson catches it. Left wing. Snatched down by Miller. Under 14 minutes left in the half.
Miller did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Kidd dishes it to the left side. Last 16-footer by Alcindor.
Kidd, terrific job to rotate the ball around and hit the open man.
Mullen inbounds the ball. Left wing. Mullen gets it to first. We've now got a tie ball game. The steal by Ewing buries the teardrop layup. They're leading 21-19. Skips it to the right wing. Walton gets it on the free throw line. Tosses it up. Snatched down inside by Alcindor. Count it, and he'll have a chance for the three-point play.
Love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the three-point chance.
The visitors will bring out some reserves. Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Mourning inbounds the ball. Allen Douglas passes to the wing. Iverson with the shot. Morning snatches the offensive rebound.
As soon as he got the ball down there, the defense was all over him, making things difficult.
Last shot laid in by Miller.
Gee, what a nice feed on that assist to get the deuce. He's been finding the open guy all game long, Vern, and it's no surprise he leads this team in assists.
Dicey pass. Corner launches it. Snatched by Alcindor. Right around 12 minutes left in the half. Feeds it to the left wing. Miller unloads. Pretty pass by Payton. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back.
They're set up in minute.
The alley-oop. Iverson.
You have to keep your head up and eyes open at all times playing with this guy.
That's right, and you never know when or where he'll find you. Miller inbounds the ball. Lobs it to the inside. Payton gets a little short, but he gets the friendly goal. They push their lead to 5. The home team will bring out some reserves. The away team is really struggling to close down the middle. Tracy has something for us. Tracy?
The head coach
is definitely aware of that problem and told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Walton gets it on the stripe. Dish left side. Payton takes it up. He gets hammered. And go ahead with the strike.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. The visitors are going to make some substitutions. He gets them both. Anthony inbounds the ball. Anticipates the pass.
These people are loving it. You think it's getting loud in here or what?
That's been a kill. Well, let's get back to the action. Picked up by O'Bannon.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around then pounced. Such a deep burn.
Douglas dishes to the wing. Stolen by Johnson.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
Left side from the wing. Snatched inside by Coleman. Douglas passes it up court.
They did just enough to force him to alter his shot. What solid deal.
Passes to the high post. Anthony throws it up. Can't get the jumper to fall. The home team with a chance for a double-digit lead. Muller is leaving out on the floor. Didn't get much of a rest. Foul shot is good for a three-point play. Coleman inbounds the ball. Anthony dumps it inside. Mullen catches it left wing. Anthony dishes it to the paint. Knocked loose. And it's picked up by the home team.
Careless play, Vern? You could see the defender just baiting him into that pass.
Last shot laid in by Johnson. Getting set to inbound to go. The home team are putting the rest of their starting lineup back on the floor. The crossover to put an end to the run. Snatched off the boards by Kidd. Just over 9 minutes left in the half. They gotta find a way to stop this onslaught.
Well, the best defense can be a good offense, and they don't seem to have one right now.
Anthony from deep. Mourning muscles in and snags the offensive rebound. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Alcindor inbounds the ball. Kidd brings it up court. Passes it to the free throw line. Walton connects inside the key by 60.
You know what kind of defense they're in, don't you, Vern? Minute.
Feeds it to the right wing. Goes up. Pulled in by Payton. Alcindor gets it on the strike. Great pass. Miller from 18 feet away. Mourning grabs the rebound. Anthony puts it up. It's blocked. Alcindor has his team rolling. Big-time rejection.
It seems like nothing can destroy this guy, but he will destroy you in a heartbeat.
Walton grabs the rock. Has it left block. Tries again. No good by Alcindor. But they're still out in front by 16. Douglas bounces it to the left. Coleman puts it up. Can't put an end to the run. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Rolls it up. Down low.
What a great setup. What a play.
Mourning inbounds the ball. The away team calls timeout. The visitors will get a few more starters back into the game. Skips it to the baseline. Douglas swings it to the wing. Ewing catches it on the free throw line. 14 feet out.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vernon. That's the main reason they're leading in this game.
That last basket is carried by Payton. Coleman gets it down low. Ewing picks it up, slams home a huge dunk. And they're now behind by 18. Kidd dishes to the right wing. To the free throw line. Walton rips down the offensive rebound. Put up and in on the last layup. Magnificent change of release point.
Guys at this level just know how to get their shot away.
Passes it to the high post. Ewing from inside. Up the backboard and in. But they're still behind by 18. The home team on a bit of a roll here. Swings it to the wing. Drilled by Miller. He's shooting 66% from three-point range. Skip pass to the paint. No good on the last layup by Ewing. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
They're going to double team him. Shoots. The three-pointer knocked down by Miller. He's 3 the fourth from downtown. Mullen can't return the favor with his own three. The break is on.
Textbook rebound right there. He got great position and kept himself between his man and the hoop.
Catches it, left side. Dishes to the low block. Ewing goes up. The bucket is good. And he'll have a chance for one more.
Team foul.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the three opportunity.
Substitution on the court.
Bannon is coming onto the floor. Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Miller inbounds the ball. The home team with a comfortable lead. Miller dumps it to the middle. From long range, it bucks. He's got 18. Bounce pass to the stripe. Coleman, 14 feet out. Bounced off the front rim by Mullen.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
The home team were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
Oh, Vern, they've got to communicate a little bit better out there so they don't have any more passes like that one. They've got their defense, and it's man-to-man.
Gets it outright. Mullen releases. On target from 16 feet. And they're now behind by 22. Johnson inbounds the ball. Under 4 minutes left in the half. O'Bannon crosses it over. To the middle, bounces it to the left wing from about 19 feet. Well played by Allen. Mullen. Dishes it to the stripe. Boy, he's really throwing his weight around down there.
If you've got it, use it. Way to recognize the mismatch.
Goes to the crossover. They're bringing the double team. Elliott takes it up, slams it through. They're up 58-36.
Listen to the crowd, Vern. This kind of excitement is why I love college basketball.
Johnson gets it right wing. Pass to the free throw line. Abdul-Rahim. Coleman corrals it, and that's his 7th rebound so far.
I wouldn't bet on him missing that one again.
Catches it, right wing. Mullen passes to the free throw line. Baseline, takes the shot. The 16-footer was off target by Ewing. 2:26 left in the first half.
Great job to swarm the jump shooter on that play. That's how you lock your man up.
Dishes it to the right. He's double teamed. Abdul-Rahim with plenty of space. Ewing reels it in, but they're still up by 22. Passes it to the top of the key. Ewing misses the easy one.
This guy can use it to finish in traffic, but the D was too good, even for him on that one.
Johnson, nice little crossover. The shot was short by Elliott, but they're still out in front by 22. Ewing has it inside. Count the basket and the foul.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
The visitors are making a few lineup changes. No good. They don't get the three-point play. Anthony O'Bannon inbounds the ball. 1:36 left in the first half. Passes out left. Elliott dumps it off. Johnson. Johnson puts up a three. Anthony calls in the board.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come if you don't rush them.
The home team have got a nice lead. The spin move. Skips it to the right side. 14 feet out. Called down inside by Allen. Douglas. Dishes to the wing. Patrick Abdul Rahim inbounds the ball. 35 seconds left in the first half. Johnson hands it off. Elliott raises up. Johnson snatches it down. Misses the buzzer beater. Still a 16-point lead. First half comes to an end with the score 58-42. What do you think of the first half, Bill?
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be even further out of reach. They need to make some adjustments.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
Miller is my pick, Vern. He's finding ways to score every trip down the floor, and he's carrying his team. He's been a force on the offensive end and is putting on a show for everyone here. A phenomenal performance.
Solid performance from our player of the half. Coleman inbounds it to start the second half. Iverson has it top of the key. Skip pass, left block. The steal by Miller.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily. He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point plays.
He completes the three-point play. Iverson. Catches it, baseline. Mullen bounces it to the elbow. Left wing. Coleman from downtown. Alcindor yanks it down inside. The away team is having big problems from beyond the arc. And I think Tracy has something for us on that. Tracy?
The head coach
Wants to see his players move more effectively without the ball so they can get better looks at the basket. He told his guys, if you get to the open spot on the floor, I know you can hit that shot. Vern?
All right, Tracy. Alcindor dumps it off. Fires the three. That one was drilled by Miller. 24 points, and he leads all in scoring. Mullen inbounds the ball. Mullen catches it, left wing, unloads. He's off with the three-pointer.
Mullen, he's been struggling from the floor, Vern. They could really use someone else to step up if they're going to take control of this game.
Dishes outside. Walton gets it, baseline. Miller hands it off. Walton blocked.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time, they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Iverson dishes to the top of the key. Backs him down. To the stripe. Feeds it to the right. Mullen from down low. Miller gets the board inside. Alcindor. Kidd dumps it off. Alcindor backs down. Miller has it right wing. Bounce pass, baseline. Walton gets it top of the key. Kidd skips it to the right. Left side, throws it up. The jumper was buried by Alcindor. He's 7 for 9 for the game. The visitors need to find some answers here. Dishes it to the high post. Mullen banks it in. He's shooting 35% for the game. Miller inbounds the ball. Hayton hands it off. Miller catches it, left wing. Feeds, cross court. Kidd, the reverse. Here's the State Farm drive of the game.
This guy is fun to watch, Fern. He can really fill it up.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
The visiting team adds a defender into the mix. They really want to get tough on the defensive end.
Good for the three-point shot. Johnson is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Mullen inbounds the ball. Under 17 minutes left in the second half.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Stolen away by Johnson. It's one-on-one.
I'd love to see that. He's lurking around and such a thief, Fern.
They're now up by 27. The visitors with some difficulties. Has it right wing. Mullen bounces it to the stripe. Out left. Iverson from 20 feet out. Too strong.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
Passes to the right side. Johnson gets it to go. They just keep rolling. 16 unanswered. The away team is having real turnover problems. Tracy, do you have something for us on that?
The head coach
He's not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants, our fundamentals are abysmal. And then added, the only players I want on the floor right now are the ones that can take care of the ball.
Thanks, Tracy. Iverson catches it. High post. One-on-one. Mullen has it on the low block. Johnson dishes it to the wing. The trifecta by 33. The visitors will try to end this run. To the stripe. Takes the shot. Collected inside by Mullen.
Allen, considering how much he's been struggling, they're lucky he still ties it up. If he can just give them a little bit more offense, they'd be in great shape.
And he makes the first. Off on the second. Johnson fires it way up court. Passes it to the high post. Abdul Rahim feeds it to the top of the key. Shoots a three. Elliott keeps it alive on the offensive end. Johnson. Catches it on the stripe. Abdul-Rahim skips it to the baseline. Johnson dumps it off. Left side. Uses the crossover. The steal.
That wasn't much of a look. You could see that one coming before he released it.
Kicks it out to the right wing. Allen from deep. Allen got it. But they're still down by 29. Elliott. O'Bannon pulls it down inside. Count it. And he'll have a chance for the three-point play.
His first
Oh,
personal
look at
foul.
the physicality. Powered it through the contact and hit.
Good for the three-point play. Mullen inbounds the ball. Under 14 minutes left in the second half. Pass out right. Allen has it out left with the shot. Hauled in by Johnson, and that's his fourth rebound thus far.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vernon. That's the main reason they're leading in this game.
Johnson dishes to the right wing. Johnson hands it off. Johnson puts up a three. Takes it up. Jams it in. He's got two. The visitors have got a lot of ground to make up. Passes it to the wing. Puts it up. The shot from beyond the arc was no good by Mullen.
What a turnaround. He was raining those in before, but all of a sudden, he's gotten a little cold out there.
That last 15-footer was on the money by Elliott.
He won't be denied, Vern. He just keeps coming at you in a multitude of ways.
Allen dishes it to the left side. Mullen to end the run. On the money. 15 points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Abdul-Rahim catches it outright. Off target on the last layup. The away team is really struggling. Goes up. He attacked it with everything he had, but still wasn't enough.
Second team foul.
Defense not letting him jam it home.
Shooting 2.
He makes the first.
Substitution.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. And he'll come away one of two.
Chris Mullen.
Johnson inbounds the ball. Elliott. Johnson lead pass down low. Johnson passes it back to the left wing. Allen pulls it in.
He'll give them that look all game. They just don't believe he can beat them with that shot.
Mullen gets it out left. Back left wing. Releases. No good from beyond the arc.
Credit the defense there. They got out on him, and they forced him to rush it a little.
Abdul-Rahim. Johnson pulls it in. With the floater, can't finish at the rim. But they still lead by 30. About 11 and a half minutes left in the second half. Gets it down low.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting 2.
He misses the first. Iverson got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. He misses them both. Mourning fires. Nails the tricky leaner. They're now down by 28. Elliott passes to the top of the key.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. He gets the second to fall as well. Mourning inbounds the ball. The away team is really struggling. High post. Dumps it to the middle. Allen gets it to fall. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Elliott way up court. The visitors down big. Allen can't hit from beyond the arc.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
Dish, high post, shoots. It's ripped down by Abdur-Rahim. Just over 10 minutes left in the second half. Coleman. Iverson tosses it up. Can't connect from long range.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Uses the crossover with the teardrop. Bounces it to the baseline. Stolen away by the home team. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
It's deflected, but it's recovered by the home team. Stolen by the away team. The alley-oop.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Elliott knocks down the trifecta. He's got 10. The visitors are really struggling. The visitors are making substitutions. Mourning inbounds the ball. Leads him in. Intercepted by Abdur-Rahim. And that'll be his second steal of the contest. Last layup is dropped in by Johnson.
He has a great feel for the game and its timing.
He is such an outstanding passer. The layup was blown by Ewing.
The defense closed so quickly that the easy deuce turned into a very tough shot. He needs to make sure he gets a piece of the ball, too. If he's going to foul him that late on an attempt.
He completes the three-point play. Abdur-Rahim hasn't had a good game so far, and he's going to sit down for a while. The visitors will try to end this run. Passes it to the right. Douglas gets it right wing. Last shot was buried for 3.
Why use the whole shot clock when you only need a few seconds, right?
Elliott inbounds the ball. Bounce pass, high post. Elliott. Catches it on the free throw line. Goes up, gets it to go, and he's got a chance to add one more.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the free opportunity.
Okafor makes his first appearance. Can't convert the three-point play. The visitors need to find some answers here. The steal by the home team. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
left wing. Passes to the wing. Johnson spins. O'Bannon from 18 feet away. It falls short, but they're still up by 33. Anthony for three. Elliott hauls it in. That's his fourth rebound thus far.
Great defense there. They didn't give him any room to get that shot up.
Dishes to the left. Just over 7 minutes left in the second half. Iverson dumps it off. Elliott corrals the miss.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vernon. That's the main reason they're leading in this game.
With the floater, can't convert, but he'll go to the line for two.
That's his third personal foul.
7th team foul. Shooting 1 and 1.
Down the first one. Both teams are going to make some substitutions. Gets the second to fall as well. O'Bannon didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. Mourning inbounds the ball. The visitors with some difficulties. Feeds left wing. Okafor has it high post. Douglas feeds it to the corner. Anthony shoots it. Can't hit the three-pointer.
Anthony is in a pretty cold stretch right now, Vern, and there's a danger that he's going to start to rub off on the rest of the team.
The visitors have got a lot of ground to make up. Here's the double team. Inside. Okafor bricks it off the front iron.
Look at the D. What a great job bothering them underneath. That stop might boost their confidence.
Skips it to the free throw line. O'Bannon with the crossover. Elliott puts it up. Can't get it to fall from downtown. But they're still up by 37. Stolen by the home team.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
At the right place, at the right time yet again. Snatched away. Anthony is really struggling out there.
He really wasn't fooled on that spin move. Great patience to set him up for the steal.
Passes to the right side. Elliott hands it off from 20 feet out. The offensive rebound snatched down by O'Bannon. Mourning inbounds the ball. The visitors will try to put a stop to this run. Anthony gets it right wing. The last shot missed from three-point range.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vernon. That's the main reason they're leading in this game.
Pass to the elbow. Elliott leads him with the pass. Here comes the double team. Under 5 minutes left in the second half. Catches it, left block. The shot was banked in by Mourning. Tremendous pass by Douglas. 7 assists, and he leads his team in that category. Picked off.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Iverson bounces it to the top of the key. Elliott gets the three-pointer to go. He's shooting 42% from beyond the arc. The visitors need to find some answers here. Anthony catches it, right wing. That last tray, no good. The break is on. Scott has it on the elbow. Elliott off the mark thanks to the tight D. but they still lead by 40. Iverson lets it go. Good from three-point range. He's 1 for 4 from deep. Goes to the crossover. He was hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
That's his first personal foul.
8. Team foul. Shooting 1 and 1.
He makes the first. Both teams will make some substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
He gets the
Substitution on the court.
Alcindor is back in the game after a short rest. Mullen inbounds the ball. The visitors are really struggling. Pulls the trigger. Drops it in from beyond the arc. He's shooting 42% for the game. Takes it up. Snatched off the defensive glass by Ewing. 2:56 left in the game. Iverson plays the pass offline, and it heads out of bounds.
That was not a good look. It wasn't about the defensive pressure either. He just fired it off target.
O'Bannon takes it up, sinks it. They're ahead, 109 to 71. They're bringing the double team. Coleman dumps it off. Leads him in, goes up. Collected by Ewing. That last shot was dunked down.
There you go. Clean up after the rebound and make sure there isn't another one.
Some outstanding physical play out there tonight. Johnson, nice little crossover. Abdul Rahim raises up. Johnson yanks down the offensive rebound. That last inside shot buried by Murray.
Good job to get that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're used to, Vern. He needs to look for his shot a bit more.
Leads him with the pass. It's stolen by Murray.
The extra guy just snuck up on him, and he forced the turnover. Sneaky but clever play by the game.
Mullen inbounds the ball. 1:54 left in the game. Swings it to the wing. Unloads. Hits the tray. But they're still behind by 37. Abdul Rahim gets it in the paint. Spiked down. Blocks it again. Skip pass outright. Fires from the wing. Yanked down by Ewing. Lobs it up. Stolen.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Murray takes it up. Catches it, top of the key. Scott dumps it inside.
Defensive foul. That's his fourth personal foul.
9. Team foul. Shooting 1 and
1. Knocks down the first one. Gets the second to fall as well. Mullen inbounds the ball. Right wing. Allen releases. Murray corrals the long rebound. Dishes to the paint. O'Bannon beats it to the right side. Abdul Rahim, and he finally gets one to go.
They should hold on to the lead, Vern. If they play smart, they can walk away with the win. I think this game is out of reach, Vern. There's just not enough time left for a comeback.
The spin move. Ewing shoots the turnaround. It rolls off the right rim and out. He tried to sneak it in over the trees and just missed.
That's when you want to play inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
Gets it on the free throw line. The crossover, the steal. Terrific pass. Allen missed.
Just couldn't find any room to move down there. That's about the only way to stop it.
Sizing up his man. And that's the ball game. The home team blow out the away team 117-76. Now we'll bring you our player of the game. Let's quickly go to Greg Gumbel in the studio with the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're going to bring you our Pontiac game-changing performance. There is nothing more exciting in basketball than a slam dunk that rocks the house. The home team had their way on the inside today, and this tremendous slam sums up their dominance. Get a load of this monster dunk. With intimidating moves to the hoop like this one, it's no wonder the score was so one-sided.
Thanks, Greg, for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. This is Vern Lundquist saying thanks for joining us for College Hoops on 2K Sports.